Hello and welcome to my channel. Today the new surprise DLC has been released. It is called the Super Sports Series DLC. I haven't been able to play it, so I'm just loading in now. Wow, I'm very excited for this. I've been waiting a long time for this DLC and it's very easy. Yes, I am just waiting for it to load in. Now I do apologise for my video to being nearly 6 hours late. I've been out and doing a service on my dad's pickup truck. It's been pretty good. We've been doing changing the oil filter, we changed the fuel filter, the air filter, and we changed the oil. So that did take a little while to do. So that's why this video is quite late today. Just waiting for it to load in. Hopefully we don't have to wait for 200 years for it to load in. The other thing is, with it being a live stream, sometimes the video does tend to cut me out every now and again. Like, cuts out a sentence or a couple of words. I did notice that on my live stream when the Fister Comet SR came out, and the when Doomsday first arrived. I just checked them out, see how well a live stream is, and yeah, it kind of cut me out a couple of times. So hopefully it won't cut me out too much. So we're at 90% now. Hopefully we should be able to load in. Wow. You see the loading sign stuttering a little bit, so maybe it's doing something. At this rate, I've seen the loading screens wherever he's. Oh, there we go. And here we go. We are in the new DLC. Now, something interesting, if you're interested in my channel, is that I may be reviewing some of these cars on a gaming PC. Yes, in single player. So hopefully, if everything goes to plan, that will be the idea. Now I've been grinding and I've got to 53 million, so I'm very, very happy with that result. Let's go and sit down. Sit down. Let's have a look at the interwebs. Let's have a look on Legendary. Holy wow, okay. We've got a few nice cars here. We've got 3 cars on this one. It's called the Vapid GB200. Now let me have a think about this one. What do you think this is? I think that's a Ford RS200. It's straight away, that is a Ford RS200. It's got to be. Typical colour for one of these is white, so I'll throw that in white and shove it in there. 940k, that's not too bad. Around the same sort of price range as a RS200 Joshua Ferdinand. Sorry, yeah, that's the one. RS200. I did say that right. I'll just say 2000. I keep saying 2000 when I see it, but yeah, an RS200. Definitely one of them. Yeah, this typical colour is white. 940 grand's not too bad because that's the same sort of price as the Viserys. The next one is a Chevrolet Tapian. Now, I think that is a Hennessy Venom F5. Do you agree, Joshua? Did you say that's a Hennessy Venom F5? I think that's what that is. So I'll stick that in yellow. Come on. Order. Garage 3. What was it? What company made it? Chevrolet. Ah, we haven't had a Chevrolet for a long time. Yeah, Venom F5, I thought so. Now this is going to be the Agera RS. It's got to be, surely. Or the 1-to-1. I'm going to stick that in black. The Entity XXR. Now, I would have guessed that would be the RS. Garage 3. 2.3 million. Ooh, that's a bit of a chunk. Considering now I've spent £6 million on 3 cars already. Whoa. Let's have a look on Warstock. Wow, I'm shocked. Rockstar not doing a military themed. Whoa, that's different. Let's have a look on this one. Whoa, we've got 2 more cars. The Class A Hot Ring Sabre. Now, that's obviously a Sabre muscle car. I'm not entirely sure what colour to put that in, really. Buy. Yes. Joshua says there is one in drip feed. Ah, is there only one in drip feed? I'm sure there's going to be more than one in drip feed. And what's this? The Volca Fagalora. Now, what is that? That kind of reminds me of a Volvo Amazon Estate. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Hot Ring Racer from GTA San Andreas. Ah, I haven't played San Andreas, so thank you for letting me know. Oh, I'm going to put that in blue. Yes. I'm trying to work out what that is. Volga in this game, I'm not entirely sure, because the only Volga we've got is a little estate thing. So, is that going to be the same as company, or are they going to make it go a bit mad? But to me, it either looks like there's a Russian car, no, Polish car, that Wheeler Dealers have done one time. It reminds me of that, and it also reminds me of a Volvo Amazon. So, I'm not entirely sure what that would be. There's a technical looking coming, so on. I guess you mean there's a new technical, right? No new boats, unsurprisingly. Volca is a Volvo, yeah, I thought it was the Volvo Amazon. Or the 123 GT, I think it's actually called. I think that's it, isn't it? I don't think there's any other websites to check out. Let's have a look on transport. Benny's, Benny's, I knew there was another one. Stock. Nothing. I was expecting some kind of Benny's vehicle. We haven't had one for nearly half a year now. Or a year and a half, I mean. Right, so let's go and... I didn't want to do that. Let's go and have a look at my cars. Stand up. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. I've just turned my laptop on and let's see if there is such a thing as a Volvo. Whoa. Volvo 123 GT Estate. Yes, there we go. I can see a green one. Note the truck strap head is a big machine gun at the back has 6 wheels. Really? Is that in drip feed? Yes, definitely not here now. No, truck strap and a big machine gun at the back has 6 wheels. A 6-wheeled car. That's going to be interesting. I haven't actually looked at anything. I didn't want to reveal anything. Regera RS. Not RS. There we go. I'm going to stick that in my laptop, have a look at some pictures of it. Because as you know, I like to base my cars off of the real life equivalent. So I'm going to have a quick look up here. Oh wow, these cars look amazing. Yeah, that's definitely a Venom F5 when you look at it like that. Whoa, I'm definitely changing them wheels though, because they're the same as the CX-75. Dubs the 6x6 2 plus T Technical XD. I'm looking forward to the to that. I'll see. Well, wait until it's drip fed. Right, so let's have a look at the Ford. Let's go out of first person a second. There's pretty much nothing I want to do to this. It looks pretty much how I would like it anyway. I don't expect it to be fast. Well, I expect this to be fast, not the Taycan. Is this? Well, no, is that the Venom F5? Oh, I've forgotten the names. I'll have to have a look later. Right, so let's see what we can do to this beast. Let's quickly type this in so I can have a look at it as it is in real life. RS 200. I put ES again. I always don't put RS. I put ES for some reason. 200. Now, should I make this a rally car or should I make it the road car? Depends what we can actually do to it. Let's see what pictures come up on my laptop. To be actually quite honest, I would like to keep it as it is. But I'm going to cover the fog lights up like that. Rear diffuser, remove diffuser, rally diffuser or diffuser with tow hook. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't think I'm going to do much to this because I actually quite like the way how it looks anyway. So you've got rally fog lights, we've got secondary cage. Rally, please. Okay, I'll make a rally one just for you, Josh. Rear diffuser, stick that one. Tow hook makes sense as it gets stuck in some mud or whatever. Rally fogs, gotta have rally fogs. Exhaust, what can we do? Twin? Nah. It's a shame you can't get a big one. That looks teeny little exhaust in the back there is a bit disappointing. Right, so let's have a look at what we can do with this. So we've got classic white stripes, which obviously can't see because it's white. Lower blue stripes, now that's cool because that looks like the Ford rally livery. We've got classic blue stripes, we've got black stripes. If they've got a blue one of that, I'm having it. Lower red stripes, a red rally, sorry. Global Oil 08. Aha, blue rally, that's the one. The Ford race car. Right, so have a look at the mirrors. Racing mirrors, we've got carbon racing mirrors and secondary mirrors. It's blue anyway, isn't it? So, just leave it as it is. Mud guards, so we've gotta have mud guards, it's a rally car. Plate, respray, keep it in white. Secondary, what's the secondary? Crew. So that just changes a little bit of trim on the side. Did it change anything else? Not really. So I'll shove that in black. Or should we just keep it in white? Nah, black.
Looking good.
Lamborghini Tesmiello, whatever the heck it's called, is coming. Is that electric Lamborghini?
Your cosmetics are on point.
Sun strips, yeah, stick sun strip on there. Skirt, extended one, yeah, why not? Spoiler, we've got roof spoiler, we've got rally spoiler. Wow, big wangs. I'm gonna keep it as it is. Suspension, definitely can't, no point lowering it down, because what's the point of lowering down a rally car, you know? Wheels, I do like the original wheels, but I'm going to have a quick look at some tuner wheels. I think the real life equivalent ones are more like, I've got them in my head, but I can't think of where they are on the list. It might be in Sport. I can't imagine it being high end. Are just too big. It could be decently spokey, but not stupidly spokey. Or I could put some like snow rally style ones on, which would be them ones. They could be, yeah, those sort of ones, but in white. But I think that would make it look ugly. So, muscle. Let's have a quick look on the muscle. Oh, cool! So we're getting the electric Lamborghini in. That'd be pretty cool. Apparently, it was meant to get a Dominator Classic in this DLC. I'm looking forward to that. There's got to be some wheels on here that I'm thinking of. I think it's these here. They're kind of what I'm thinking of, but you got to paint them in white, which is here. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Let's give it a test drive.
I'm always here.
Now the retinue that was in this game. Yes, but it's not a fastback. Oh, it's just the normal 1965. It sounds pretty much how I'd expect it to sound. Let's go in passive just in case it gets blown up. It feels pretty fast, but then I can't really say because my accelerator pedal on my controller is slightly broken, so I can't really compare it. I do like the way this thing looks though. It's got a Subaru essence about the front though. Yeah, oh wow, it's got to have four-wheel drive, this thing, isn't it? Straight off when it first launches. I do like that backfire noise, it sounds like the retinue. Well, the handling's not bad though, it's a bit drifty, but then what do you expect with a rally car? Yeah, that front definitely has an Impreza front on it. Right. Now we're going to do the Hennessy S5. F5. I can't speak today. Right, let's have a look. Now that thing looks amazing. The offset registration plate though? They fixed the Viserys, but they killed a... What's that? Killed the new cars. Oh, so they made the 2 new cars rubbish. I don't like that offset registration plate. That looks a bit ugly. I'd prefer it if they removed it or put it somewhere else, like maybe where that Chevelle is. It just looks horrible, that spoiler. But initially from here, from this sort of angle, it looks amazing. I don't like them wheels either, because they're from the XA21 and they're not very good.
What are we doing today?
Right. Why does it sound like a Ferrari? It doesn't. It's meant to have a V8. Come on, Rockstar. Oh, God. Right, here we go. Primary extended diffuser. Then we've got secondary diffuser, carbon extended diffuser, and competition one. That looks ugly. Keep it as it is. We've got primary diffuser, secondary fins, and it's lit. What the hell does that mean? Is that lights at the bottom there? Mad. Carbon side vent. Yeah, gotta have that. Hennessy has that. The exhausts. We've got stock exhaust. I'm trying to work out, is just that one big exhaust, isn't it? We've got twin big bore exhaust, twin carbon canned exhausts. That's not too bad. Twin chrome and tip exhausts. That reminds me of the Italy GTB, looking like that. Quad GT exhausts. Let's have a quick browse at the back of this thing. Oh, really? No way, that's rubbish. I'm putting that on it. Actually, I'm not actually quite sure. I quite like the original ones, to be honest. Yeah, I keep it like that. Now we've got the bonnet. Let's quickly flick round to the front of the car again. So we've got discrete vented hood. We've got big vented hood, arrowhead hood, secondary slatted hood, carbon slatted hood, and performance slatted. I'm going to put it like that.
Making decisions is stressful.
They've had engine resistance. You can't do MDSB and it will slow down when you curb boost. What does MDSB mean? I'm not very knowledgeable in that area. Right, back to this. We've got secondary mirrors and carbon mirrors. A bit pants, really.
Bubbles or
Carbon ones, just to tone down yellow a little bit. Respray yellow's fine because yellow, that's its main colour. Hennessy F5. Oh right, so we got this bit. I'm going to stick that in black. Mid drive speed B boost. Boost. It's really annoying that text cuts the sentence off at times.
to match the driver.
Now that looks much better with a bit of black on it. Trim colour, that's got to be cream. No other, it's got to be cream.
As good as you.
Roof. We've got carbon roof, intake scoop, carbon intake scoop, painted vented roof, alt vented roof, and carbon vented. Let's have a quick look at the back of this again. So it's slatted in real life. It's got the performance bits here. Carbon vented.
Got an eye for this stuff.
You know, it's a shame that this and that painted one's much neater. Much neater, but I preferred it if it had the... Oh, it does actually have the badge on there, but it's because it's in black, it's hard to see it. We've got skirts. But I've got to say, Rockstar has done a good modelling, except for the Jester Classic. Oh, we've got a Jester Classic coming as well. Oh, wow, this DLC. It's got lots of car wish lists catered for here. As I was saying, when I get my PC up and going with mod menu, obviously single player mod menu, I will spawn the new cars in and we'll try them out. Maybe, if we're lucky, might get them in before they actually get released. So we'll keep that as it is. We've got the spoiler. I do quite like the spoiler as it is already. I wouldn't just yet. I don't want to spoil it. I do like a bit of a surprise. In real life, the F5 has a retractable spoiler that goes up and down. And these spoilers are just hideously ugly. I'll keep it as it is. Suspension, keep as it is. Turbo wheels. Right, this is where I'm going to probably stick S-Racers on. Don't change the spoiler now, the spoiler's ugly. The spoiler's fine as it is. The others are horrible. Have I just stormed past S-Racers or are they in Sport? I think they're in Sport, aren't they? Actually, they might be Mercies, these things. Are they there? No, it's these. I'm going to stick them in black. Oh, that looks so much better. Right, let's go next to the ground. Wow, this camera view is a bit weird. That's a bit better. Come on, Rockstar. I'm really disappointed with that noise. That's disappointing, man. I was expecting a big raughty V8, but no, it's just a Ferrari sounding one. Disappointment, Rockstar. Right, let's give this thing a bit of a test drive, and then of course, as you can hear when I rev up the car, it's not going when it's hitting the rev limiter. It's just sitting at a certain amount of revs. I think because my controller's packing up, so that's a bit unfair. But reusing the noise since 2013, yeah, I know. With the last DLC, they actually started like playing around with the car sounds, but they've just reused this. It's like they've rushed this. The turning circle's alright. It's got not much understeer, but it's got terrible oversteer. And they keep reusing this bloody interior. Stop it! I liked it on the Nero, and it was unique, it was nice. I thought, and then they started using it on the XA21. I thought, fair enough, they're using the XA21. Don't do it again. And now they've done it again. And they've used it on Revolta. Seems to be a rushed DLC. I admit there's a very rushed DLC by looking at these recent cars. But they've got the cars that people wanted. But this is the trouble though, isn't it? That Rockstar have catered for what people have wanted. They said, right, well, I want to dominate a classic. Here's a Dominator classic. Here's a Venom F5. Here's this, here's that. But the quality of the cars are not very good. Like, I was looking at this car pack, which you get with a PC only because it's mods. It's called the Vanilla Car Pack. And they have made some amazing cars in there. It's got such good quality. The Serrano is a hardtop with gull-wing doors and the spoiler works on the back. Like, Rockstar wouldn't do that. They wouldn't bring out that again. It's just, all they're after is their bloody shark cards. Now, this is a complete waste of money if you're looking for performance, because it is so slow. It feels like just your general sports car. What class is it? It's in Super. It feels like a sports car. But then again, it could be my controller. Yeah, Vanilla Works is an awesome pack. But when I get my PC up and going, I'm going to have my friend come round and install it for me, because I have no clue about modding. But he's done it on his PC, so he's going to show me how to do it, and then hopefully I'll be able to do it for the next future DLCs without having to grind. Anyway, back to the Koenigsegg. Now this is actually a good looking car. Look at that, that's brilliant. You've got a downforce value of 1.2, is that good? Which is shit. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was. It sounded of quite a small number. Right, so this is the Koenigsegg. Is it an Agera RS? Is it? I think that's what it is, isn't it? Or it's a 1-to-1. Right, let's quickly have a look. So we've got front bumpers. Oh wow, that looks ugly. What's wrong with that? That was really weird. Carbon versions of it. Ah, that's better. We've got a carbon splitter, primary. Yeah, that's it. I'm going for that. That looks good. Primary diffuser, secondary diffuser, and it doesn't seem to have made any difference. It just seems to have just changed the colour. The Entity's got a 1.7. That's a bit better, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at the exhausts. We have got stock. We've got titanium, big bore, and triple big bore, definitely. Then we've got the bonnet. We've got primary hood fins, we've got secondary hood fins, and carbons. Bloody hell, the customisation on this is a bit sucky, isn't it? It's just different colours of the same thing they've already got on the car. Now I'm going to keep it in black. Let's have a look at what the secondary colour is. That's just a spoiler. That's a bit retarded. I was expecting it to be a like some little like trim pieces along the side of it, where you can change the colour of, like the Regera in real life. Okay. No point changing the spoiler. Interior. Oh, for crying out loud! Not this interior again. It's the one. Look, the X80's got this one, and this what's it called? The other Ferrari that come into the game recently in the last DLC. The Visione, that's the one. They keep reusing the same stuff all the time. It's getting dull. Right, let's have a look at the spoiler. We've got the remove, looks ugly. Low level. You can make it look like an Agera, I suppose, like the first Agera. A carbon wing, GT wing, that's fine as it is. Suspension, leave it here. Suspension. Wheels. Now, I'm not entirely sure what wheels to go for with this. There's only a 5-spoke wheels, aren't they? So they're a bit like them, but they're in black. But you can't get these in black. It's not that good when you consider Wagner is 2.75. Yeah, the Wagner is a beast. I love that car. SUV. Is there going to be any SUV wheels that look good? Probably not. They're all crap anyway. See, if only you could paint them. Well, you can paint that, I suppose. But then you've got this chrome lip around the by the tyres. It's horrible. I don't like the chrome lip. So it kind of ruins it. No. Yeah, they're alright. I just feel a bit puffier. You got disconnected. Oh. No. Oh. Can we cope with the chrome lip? I don't want to cope with the chrome lip. I want my cars to be perfect, but what's the wheels to go for? It's got to be these. They look horrible like that, but they look much better in black. In real life, the Koenigsegg Regera RS is like a burgundy red colour, a bit like that, but I don't think it's as nasty as that. It's not in pink either. Garnet red. Some of these colours just look horrid. You know what? I might even just put it in simply just silver. Yeah, that looks good. Now I've got to paint a spoiler to match, which is just stupid. It's just a way to spend money, and just secretly spend money. Let's test this thing out. It looks really good. Again, I was expecting this to sound like a big V8 like it has in real life. But it just sounds horrible. It sounds like a motorbike. It sounds really high pitch. Come on, Rockstar, you're disappointing me. The grip is much better than that Venom F5. Whoa. I say that and then drift, but it's meant to be a Wagner destroyer, but due to the engine resistance, it won't be able to do shit that Terzo. So, is there going to be a new Wagner? I like the looks, but it's not worth 2.3 million. Yeah, I agree. I think there's a lot of these cars. I'm just disappointed with the noise. Like, I was expecting it to sound much better. It is a motorbike car, exactly. I'm not being an idiot, mate, saying it sounds like a motorbike, am I? It does. It's horrible noise. Sounds like they're just throwing a load of flies in the back there. Let's have a look at the next car. You're disappointing me, Rockstar. You're just reusing the same stuff all the time. Like that interior. What is it? It's X80's interior. I would just throw that in there. Oh, it's the XA21's interior. We just throw that in there. They're not doing anything inventive anymore. The noises. This is such a disappointment. Alright, let's work me way around this way. Now, if this sounds like a 4-cylinder, I'll be very surprised. Let me guess. It sounds like the Tampa, where the exhaust is in the same place. So they probably just used the Tampa and then just rebuilt it round. Now, where's the normal Sabre? Why have we got a NASCAR Sabre and not a normal Sabre? Right, first of all, let's have a look at the liveries. Now, I am not a NASCAR fan, so I have no idea what car this is meant to be based off, so I'm just going to throw in any... My internet is doing shitty stuff. It might even be my internet. My internet's not very good.
Bubbles or something?
I don't even know what to do. U-Tool. I'll probably go for that one though, that's cool.
Whatever you desire. Technology and budget permitting.
What it's called, the Tyrant? Is there a new car coming called the Tyrant coming in the drip feed? The Tampa 2.0. Cool. Well, it's gonna be another muscle car like thing, isn't it? It seems like we've got a lot of cars with this DLC, which is nice, but we've got quite a few that are drip fed. Because what we've got 4 in Legendary Motorsport and 2 in San Andreas, so that's 6 vehicles on the day. Not too bad, I suppose. That's all you can do. The customization's not very good, but I didn't really expect any more. They're just reusing the same noise. This just sounds like the Tampa Drift Tampa. Well, I suppose the interior is a bit better than the last 2, but it's kind of just sort of like any old race cars. It's a bit like the racing trucks, the trophy truck, and the Desert Raid. It sounds pretty much the same as well. Doesn't feel very fast, considering it's meant to be a NASCAR. Wow. That's me bipping the horn. Oh, the Wagner destroying this Tyrant. Ah. Right, I'm looking forward to these new cars coming out, but then I'm kind of a bit skeptical because it's just I've been disappointed with 2 out of the 4. Well, 2 out of the 4 cars I've looked at so far. But this is all right. There's not much to it really. It's just a NASCAR. It doesn't steer very well, obviously, because all you have to do is turn left all the time on a NASCAR track. And I was expecting the car to sound a bit louder, considering it's a race car like a NASCAR. And they're normally really, really loud, but it just sounds like your normal Sabre, really. It's okay. This one's the RS200 is probably my favourite one so far. Well, at least they tried to make it look like a NASCAR. It's got the NASCAR wheels and things like that. If I quickly turn on Twitter, and I can have a look at what's his name, Foxy Snaps. He normally leaks some stuff. We got some odd cars coming. Right, let's concentrate on my video, not concentrate what's coming. It isn't fast. I hope it would turn left as a meme. Yeah, that'd been cool. I like the old-fashioned registration plate at the front. It's like the Pagani. Right, so the Volvo Amazon now. I'm not really expecting much for this. Half mast. That sort of looks like a Morris Minor. I'll leave it as it is. Looks cool, but I like the Morris. I like it as it is. You can turn it into a rat car if you wanted. I don't like better than that. I would like you to check the wheels. Check the wheels, alright. Oh, wooden interior. I've got a wooden interior. It's got to happen. Yeah. I'll maybe lower it down a little bit just to sort of fit the wheels better, because they are really small. It's like putting Smarties on it. Right, let's have a look at the fog lights. We've got basic lights, we've got Tourer lights, race lights, rally lights, and Rally del Palito. That's the one. That's pretty cool. Exhausts, we've got shotgun exhausts, and we've got, actually, because it is, it's the Regina 2. It is like that. I guess it's going to be just as slow, classic stripe, we've got retro. What's the difference here? Oh god, flames. Dirty 30, we've got Zombix Racer, Power Metal, Rally de Polito, Scooter Bros Racer, Volca Racing, Macbeth Racer, Rusted. I like it plain, I like it clean. Mirrors, if you can put it on the bonnet, I'm having that. There we go.
No
Oh, the
Russia.
NASCAR one, oh yeah. Are they originally on the... No, they're on the doors. Yeah, door mirrors. I like these old classic style ones on there. But actually, in real life, they're actually like this, but they're like that. Technically, they're exactly like that. Respray, I was going to make it a nice classic green. I never normally go for classic green in any way, but I'm looking at a picture of one on the internet now, and it looks alright. So that's what I'm going to use. Racing green, dark green, yeah, dark green. Secondary colour, what have we got here? Matte. Oh, it just changes the trim pieces, which I will put in chrome. It's already in chrome anyway, so that's nothing to worry about. And we've got interior, which, there's my phone going off. I'm going to have it in, well, normally they have cream or red interior.
Looks almost as good as you.
You might be angry, but the Jester Classic is Sports Classic. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. It would be on par with the Turismo Classic, I would have said. We've got a roof rack, rusted rack, we've got ski racks, we've got small luggage, we've got loaded luggage and surfboard. Leave it as it is, looks cool as it is. Suspension, I don't know, it looks stupid being slammed, but the wheels just look too small. Visors, that's a new one. You put little sun visors on the top there.
Long and hard.
Surfboard, oh yeah, I'll stick the surfboard on. Where's it gone? Roof.
You
Going out to the
got
beach. Let's go to Del Perro Beach. Did I say? I can't speak. I actually quite like the wheels as they are. I do. I just wish they were just slightly bigger. But let's just lower it down a little bit. I just don't like the way you can see the bodywork behind there. It just looks a bit naff. Street suspension, yeah. Just to sort of make a bit smaller. Let's go to ground.
always here.
Now, what does that sound like? It sounds like something else we've had recently. Oh, it sounds like a rusty Rebel, doesn't it? Now, this is cool. I like this one. I know it's stupid, but I do like this one. The handling's obviously not going to be very good because it's an old car. But it is very slow. How fast are we actually going? I can't even see the speedometer. Where's the speedometer needle gone? Oh, we're just approaching 60 now. Wow, that's slow. The Sunstrip adds traction. That's an unusual one. So I'm more of a cosmetic one. I don't do much racing. I'm always doing car CEO. Oops, my controller's low. Let's quickly throw my charger in. There we go. Hopefully that shouldn't run out of battery on me. Now, this is probably my first green car. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream very soon anyway, because I think that's it, isn't it, in terms of content? I don't think there's much more. Let's have a quick look at ammunition, see if there's any new guns. I'd be very surprised if there's any new guns, to be quite frank, but it's always worth checking out. Whew. This is definitely slow. But initial, it hasn't got much understeer. Actually, once you turn the wheel and it works. Unlike some cars where, like the Neon, is it the Neon on this? The Fiesta Neon? That was a naff car in terms of its steering. But this, you seem to turn the wheel and it actually moves. But the brakes are crap and the handling's crap. But then I didn't expect anything else. So you run in here. Yo, got any new guns? And the answer to that is no.
Well, the breakdown of society is inevitable, friend. Hope you'll be ready.
I'm certainly ready. Right, let's spawn my Avenger in just in case there is a Mark II weapon. But again, I would be very surprised. Just cars and races, alright. Snow clothes as well, that's a bit of a surprise. Normally they had some kind of clothing. But to be honest, I'm not bothered about clothing, I like my suits that my character's already in. But the guns, not really surprising in a way since it's a racing themed DLC. But I do like this thing, it's probably one of the best ones. Because it actually, the sound is suitable, the handling is suitable, the speed is suitable. And it looks good, the customization's pretty good as well. But how much was this thing? I didn't even pay attention how much it was. 335, so that's not too bad. It's rubbish for what you're getting, but then the economy in this game, it's not too bad. I like the way it looks. It's like very classical. Yeah, the only Volkers I can think of is the little estate thing we've got, and the Warrener, and this. But the Warrener is a Nissan, or a Datsun. So Joshua, you were saying about this thing, the NASCAR, the wheels looking a bit weird. I thought they look alright to me.
What are we doing today? Anything I can do? Anything at all?
I suppose we can just lower it down a little bit. That's what makes it a little bit more race-like, really. Flip the car. What do you mean? Like, roll it over?
Be your best you.
Can I open up all the bonnets and stuff? That's something I need to do on all the others. Why's it just... There we go. Wow. A detailed underside. Oh, let's see if we can roll this thing. Vehicles, we'll shut it up. You know what? Out there, those brakes are crap. I might just change over my controller. Actually, no, I can't because my mic's attached to it and everything. Oh well, screw it. You can move most of the parts. I'm not surprised. Yeah, not much bodywork goes into NASCARs really. Now I do want to roll this thing over, but I don't want to roll it over and then blow up. I don't know if you can blow up that easily with Hot Ring series. Ah, so I guess that's the new races. I'll give that a roll in a few seconds. I just want to roll this thing over because I'm interested in this detail that Joshua was mentioning. Roll, roll, roll. Ouch. Roll. No. I could just see the underside anyway earlier as it was rolling through the air. It's trash. I agree. It is rubbish. It's detailed. It sounds okay, but I'm not a NASCAR fan, so it doesn't really help me liking this car very much anyway. Why does it keep rolling over? I didn't even ask it to roll that side. That's defying physics. Here we go. No. Oh, frick. Is there a bulldozer nearby? It feels really slow for what this should be. It feels really, really naff. The Rockstar races are boring. Yeah, generally the Rockstar races are. Even the Transform races and that sort of thing, you get bored of them by like 5 minutes. That's why I never do them. You're dying of laughter. It's just on this mission to try and roll this thing over and have a look at the underside, which I don't normally do with my cars. I like to treat them nicely, but this time it's slightly different. I'm trying to destroy this one. Roll, you piece of... Probably doesn't really help that I've lowered it. Aha! It doesn't want to roll over. I bent the radiator out without bending the bumper. That's just Rockstar logic in itself. How have I bent the radiator without bending the bodywork? Weird. Right, where's a good rolling spot? There's got to be something like... Ow, that didn't work. I should know this map like the back of my hand, but I've never really sort of thought about it. Saying, oh yes, that's a good place to roll my car. You do races? Yeah, I'm going to try these races out. I'm probably get bored of them within a few minutes. Let's go to there. Now, we've got, what, 6 cars. The Venom F5 looks good from the front. It looks good after my customization. But the sound is so disappointing. Why does it sound like a Ferrari? It baffles me. The Koenigsegg, again, looks amazing everywhere. But it's just, why does it sound like a motorbike? Or it sounds like, I don't know, it's just air. It's an air-powered car or something, I don't know, it's a Hoover. The Volvo, I like that, is a honest old car that hasn't got its benefits, it's just a nice old car. This I don't really like at all. It feels like it weighs about 500 tons and it's got a 4-cylinder engine, so it's pretty rubbish. Screw the Dominators. Oh yeah, because there's a new Dominator coming in there. While it's loading in, I'm going to have a brief nosy on Twitter, because I'm looking at Foxy Snaps. Oh, you got Foxy Snaps. The Izzy 3. I was waiting for him to do an Izzy Classic. What have we got? If we've got a Jaguar E-Type, I'm very happy. Ah, right. So, looking at these pictures, we have got an old Lada by the looks of things. We've got a, as you said, the 6-wheeler with the gun on the back, which to me looks like a Guardian. It's probably going to be called a Guardian something. Then we've got a Lada, which I've no idea what that's going to be called. We've got a Dominator, which looks pretty menacing. I'm not entirely sure what that's meant to be. Then we've got the Dominator Classic, which looks to me like John Wick's Ford from the film, but it looks like just a Tampo over bodywork bits on it. Then we've got a Fiesta rally car, which looks cool. Then we've got a Weenie Izzy. Then we've got like a Toyota Supra-like thing. I don't know if it's meant to be a Supra or a 200 or 300 SX Nissan. Then we've got some other thing that looks like a Retinue. I have no idea what that is. Then we've got this other supercar thing, and I have no idea what that is either. And then we've got this blue thing, which looks just like another retake on the Venom F5. Or is that it? No, it's not the Venom F5. We've got an interesting car list. So we've got my custom one, doesn't even matter. Who are we racing against? A few people. Gonna get gonna get wet in that clothing there, woman. Right. We've got some interesting cars. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got another month and a bit. Vanilla Works Izzy. I haven't actually seen the Vanilla Works Izzy. I'll need to have a look at that. Lada, which has the D-board pieces. I'm not entirely sure. Why am I training behind everyone? Man, I think my controller is more broken than I realise. Or maybe not, because I am catching after these lot. Is that what that is? The blue one is called in the pictures. What Foxy Snaps has got it's a blue supercar in the pictures, and I'm not entirely sure what that is. It looks like another Venom F5. But we've got another thing, which is a red, really angular looking thing, which I have no idea what that is, but to me it looks like it would be a Ferrari if it had to be. The Sea Sparrow? What's the Sea Sparrow? Is that in the game already? Bloody hell, this thing feels so slow. It's so painfully slow. Well, I'm second, which is a bit of a shock. I wasn't even paying attention to what position I was in. I was looking at what Josh was saying. Come on, car. It's a helicopter from VX. Is that? From Vice City. Ah. Now I did play Vice City Stories on the PSP, but I didn't play the PS2 one. I haven't really played GTA that much. This was pretty much really my first major GTA game. Tell a lie really, because I was playing Liberty City Stories on the PSP. That was my first GTA ever. I'm third now. I must admit though, this is a bit drab, isn't it? What's the idea of the excitement of this race? Is it to like smash into each other right at the start or something, or like in the middle there? I'm not entirely sure. New world record of 58 seconds. That's pretty good. I'm definitely not going to do that. Why does this thing feel so slow? Screw it, I'm going to have to change my controller at this rate. But I don't really want to have to spend another 40 quid on a new controller. I've already got two as it is, and one of them's got a broken steering stick and the other's got a broken accelerator, so I can't really win, can I? So it's either smash into walls or just drive really slowly. I guess it's meant to be some kind of demolition derby-like thing. Whoa. How many laps is this thing? 5 laps. If we don't get 40k for this, the blue car is the Tyrant based on the Apollo Arrow. Of course it is. Of course it is, yes. How did I not know that? Ah, brilliant. Thank you very much for reminding me about that. Yeah. Do you know what the yellow thing is in the pictures? It looks like a Lada. No, not Lada, there's the blue thing, the white thing. The yellow one, it looks like an old Ford or an old BM. It's a bit of a mix. It's hard to see without sort of seeing the back of it either. I'm looking at my laptop screen, not paying any attention to what the race is doing. Yeah, this feels extra slow. As soon as I win this race, I'm going to change my controller. It's got a horn. That's surprising. It's meant to be a NASCAR. It's got a horn. They're bearing down on me. I don't know whether this thing is just naturally slow or whether my controller is just playing up. Lap 5 of 5. Finally. I've only done one of these races and I don't want to do them anymore. They're really boring, man. Maybe it's because of this really slow car. NASCARs are meant to hit like 200 miles an hour. So it should be quite fast, unless it is just me. Oh, sorry, dude. Did I make him spin out, or was that... It's just me. Can we slipstream? Hopefully we can slipstream. Oh, wow. I'm being really thick today. Of course it's an alpha. Yes, thank you again. Of course it's an alpha. With a Lancia, Fema, is it? Or is it Fulvia? Thema's got a Ferrari engine, isn't it? It can't be that one. Considering I wasn't really paying much attention to what I was doing, that's not too bad. I'm just going to change my controller a second. I won't be too long if I can actually find where I put my controller in the first place. Ah, screw it. Can't be bothered. Lamborghini's Lancias. Yeah, Lamborghini is sort of Maserati. It's a random collection of Italian cars, Lampadati. He's got Maserati, Di Tomaso, Lancia. Can you tell me what this red one is in the pictures? It's got like this really angular lights and a massive, really long windscreen. I'm trying to work out what that is. Well, that was drab. I'm disliking that. That was boring. Is that all they do? Is all just, oh, frick this, I'm not... No, I'm going free mode. If all they are is those NASCAR races, I ain't doing that. Bloody boring. You can't remember the name? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we'll find out before it gets released. Yeah, they do some odd cars, GTA at times. Now, some of them you just go, oh yeah, that's a Mini. Oh yeah, that's a Ford Mustang. Oh yeah, that's this. And other cars you go, what the hell is that? And then you got to do a little bit of research and you find out what it is. Like the research. Yes, we have got some interesting cars coming. So 10 weeks from now will be... Right, so the 27th... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 29th of May by the time all this crap has been released. So I reckon the next DLC will drop around the 19th of June. That's my guess. 12th or 19th. We're going to get some kind of... Well, I don't know, this was a bit of a surprise DLC. We had no idea what Rockstar are going to do. In fact, I'm going to say thank you very much, Joshua, for being a loyal subscriber. You do comment on quite a few of my videos. And you've gone out this live stream. Fantastic. Yes. I do like it when everyone's keeping up with my content. As I do put a lot of effort into my videos. At times, anyway. Some of them are a bit... I do look at them and go, oh, really, I should have done a lot more. Anyway, back to this piece of shizer. I hate this thing. This may actually be one of the first cars I might actually sell. Because it's just stupidly slow. Right, so in... I can't think of the word now. I'm trying to do a few things at once here. Right. Let's just deposit me money. So, in conclusion of this DLC, the cars are not bad. No, that's all good. Thank you, Joshua. In conclusion of this DLC, the cars are pretty terrible. I've got to admit, out of 6 cars, I only like 2 of them. I fully like 2 of them, and that's the Volvo and the RS200. But the Koenigsegg looks amazing, but it sounds like a Hoover. The Hennessy looks amazing, but sounds like a Ferrari instead of a big meaty V8. Even though admittedly a Ferrari is a V8, but it's not a deep growling V8. This is just catastrophically slow. The full focus will be a beast. Well, I'm hoping it'll be a beast. This thing is terrible. It's more like a meme in itself, to be quite honest. It just feels really slow. It just feels like it's not really doing anything. And NASCARs aren't my favourite anyway, so that's a bit biased, really, as I say that NASCARs aren't my kind of thing. The races are drab. The one I played was really boring. I don't know, it's a bit unfair really, I only played one, but to be honest, if it's all going to be these NASCARs, I can't see them being much fun. So roll on the 19th of June then, where the next DLC comes out. Or when the next cars come out, they might actually be really good. But there we go. Yes, I might actually sell this. It might be the first one I'm gonna sell. I really don't like it.
You fucking idiot!
I know, right? It just feels slow, but then again, I'm being a bit biased because my controller may be broken. So smash that. The XA21 is a beast. I love that thing. It's based off a Jaguar CX-75, and that's one of my favourite cars. So I love that. It's slow, is it? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was like 7th place or something like that in the top fastest car in the game. Either way, I love it. It's one of my favourite looking cars, and best sounding cars, certainly. So look, this thing just looks promising. When you look at it at this angle, it just looks really promising. You think, yeah, it sounds good, it's going to be very fast, but it just isn't. It's, as you said right at the start, before I even tried it, you said it's pretty slow. It is pretty slow. But that back is just hideous. Oh, this piece of shit, yeah, this horrible. The XA21 is really good, but this, the Chevelle is horrible. I don't like. The sound is not very good. The handling's not very good. The top speed, well, I haven't done a top speed test on it yet, but that offset registration plate just looks ugly. Just looks ugly. And of course it's reused the XA21 interior again, which is just a bit disappointing. This, I actually really like the looks of. I think, again, there's another really promising one. But then again, if you look at it, it looks like the Cyclone. And just at the back, it's got that little exhaust down there, which, oh, I keep pressing the wrong button, which is like the Cyclone. The lights are very similar to a Cyclone. And then again, it did a very disappointing the way it's using that crappy interior again. The Wagner is ugly. You think it's ugly? I think it looks really good. It's whatever you think. I'm not dissing anyone for not liking something. That one I like. Cyclone is my second favourite. That thing is a bit of a beast. This I do like, as I was saying. It's just honest. It's just a stupid thing. You would never buy this for performance. You just buy it for the customization, which is pretty good, because if you like the rat look idea, then you could make it a rat car. If you like customization, this would be a good customizable car. Yes, it's stupidly slow, but there we go. It didn't appeal to me. I wasn't expecting it to appeal to many people. This, I don't know. I just really don't like this. It feels slow, considering it's meant to be a NASCAR. NASCARs aren't my favourite thing, so that's a bit. I can't really say I like that very much. The RS200, this has got to be my favourite car of this DLC so far. It looks really good, but to be honest, I'm not really convinced of them wheels. I don't know. I might change them again. But this just looks really good. So let's have a quick look and see what the release order is going to be. They might know, they might not know. I apparently got a notification on my Twitter. But obviously it is lying to me. Right, let's have a quick look at what Foxy Snaps has put out. If I can actually do what I'm intending to do. Whoa, here we go. Scroll up. Have they got a I don't think he's got a release order yet. Oh no, release groupings. So the Weenie Easy Classic, the Vapid Flash GT. Is that what they called it? The Flash GT? Or is that the Dominator 2? No, that's the Vapid Dominator GTX. The Sea Sparrow Chopper. Now, that's really interesting. Let's have a quick look at the releases, just in case I missed anything. No, I didn't. I'm quite excited for the Lada. Yeah, the Lada's going to be something a bit stupid again. It's a bit like the Volvo, really. The Terzo and the Easy Classic. The Easy Classic, again, is going to be something a bit funny. Eddie is the Classic. Which Classic's that? Oh, it's the Mustang. Yeah, the... Yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of the new cars that are coming out. But it looks like John Wick's car, the Mustang. If you've ever seen John Wick, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, then... Yeah, it looks like, to me, it's got a cross between the custom company that built their own custom Mustang. I can't think of its name, but it does look like that. It's like some custom company built their own Mustang from scratch. It looks pretty much the same. I'm sure it was in one of the films. Gone in 60 Seconds. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I think it's what it is. What I'm thinking of. There's of course, you've got the Toyota Supra-like thing. It looks like a Toyota Supra, but it does also look like a 300SX Nissan, or the Nissan Fairlady Z, whatever they want to call it. I call it 300SX. Then of course you've got the Alfa, which looks pretty good. It doesn't look like a Quadrifoglio Alfa. It just looks like your standard Giulia. The 6x6 Guardian, that may be a bit interesting, but I can't see the back of that. I can only see the front ends of these cars at the minute. I think all I'm seeing at the moment is the pictures that will be on the website. Does that mean so Vanilla Works has to be better? Is that what you meant to say there? Vanilla Works, I will install that. I will have my friend, if he can do it, he'll install it for me. Ouch. Just a scratch. You can go back and see it. Oh, come on, Rockstar. Why do the fog lights not work? I mean, seriously, come on. It turns the bottom lights on, I think. Yeah, it does. Turns the bottom lights on, but I've got a light cover on it. I've got to try and generate a thumbnail for this DLC now. What should I use? Should I use this since it's my favourite one of the lot? Or should I use the F5 since it looks the best? Rockstar hasn't got a Jester Classic though, has it? Or is that Jester Classic the Supra?
Hey, nice ride. Whatever.
But funny enough, I've actually got a document which I downloaded from GTA 5 mods page, and it's got every single car on the Vanilla Works pack that they've got in it. Yeah, the Supra is going to be the fog lights. I think did work on some cars. I seem to remember. What would be the? It'd be Dinka, wouldn't it? The company. Dinka Flash, Dinka Blister Compact TA. Dundreary. No, this Vanilla Works pack document I've got hasn't actually displayed any Dinka. Oh, you meant Supra, not NSX. Oh, all right. Yeah, they'd be called a new one, which is the Jester. But is they actually there? So the Supra is called a Jester Classic. Is that right? You timed out. Oh, great. I don't know whether it's my internet or not. I don't know what my stream's up to at the minute. But my internet is not very good around here. I live in a bit of a rural area, so the internet's never very strong. We have a Jester based on the NSX. I didn't see any pictures of any. Maybe the pictures I'm looking at aren't actually all the cars. So there's the Mustang. I see the Tyrant, which is the oh yeah, the Apollo Arrow. I can see it now. Yeah. Then we've got the Tesseract, which I have no idea what that is meant to be in real life. Then we've got the Taipan. Oh, we got that already, haven't we? Oh, the Sea Sparrow. There it is. Yeah, that's cool. I remember flying around in that. Then we've got the Volvo. Here's the Supra. Yeah, it's definitely a Supra. The Jester 3, they call it in the files. The Hot Ring is horrible. I hate that thing. The Izzy 3, that was cool. I'm looking forward to that. The GB200 we've already got. Then we've got the Flash GT, which is the Ford Fiesta rally car by the looks of things. The Entity 2, we've got that already. The Dominator 3, which is this looks meant to be like a 2015 Mustang, but been a bit pimped a bit, but I'm not entirely sure. Then we've got the Chevrolet, which is the Lada. Then we've got the Caracara, which is the effectively Guardian with a gun on the back. And that's it, that's all I can see at the minute from Foxy Snaps anyway. Oh, you're talking about vanilla. What's the vanilla then? Oh, that's the Lambo, of course it is. Yeah. I remember you saying this at the start. I thought it looked a bit like an Aventador at the back, the Aventador lights. Just there's a small portion of the back just looks a bit like an Aventador. So I'm talking about the vanilla GTA, not the vanilla works. So what's the vanilla GTA then? Is that? Whoa, way. It's a mix, yeah, it's a bit of a mix.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Repair that. Right, I think that's it. I'm going to end the stream here today. Vanilla GTA. Right, okay. I think I get you. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to finish the stream off here today. Thank you very much for watching, especially you, Josh, you've been very helpful to me today. I thank you very much. And yes, this content has been okay. Rockstar have produced much better, provided by their Doomsday Heist DLC. That was really, really good, where this has been a little bit of a rush DLC. Alright, see you later. That's it for this video today. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you when the next tunable comes out. Bye!